Hello, my name is Emily Iannielli, and I am a male to female transgender girl, and I am trying to figure out where my life is going. I'm in a crossroads, I guess you could say. I think I'm beyond a midlife crisis, but it's hard to try to blend in a society where people don't quite accept or understand you if you're different from the so-called normal, whatever that means. I never figured that out. But I am very comfortable with myself. It took me a long time to say that and to feel that, but I think as I get older, I am not as withdrawn and feeling insecure like I once did growing up. The only problem that I have is that I have severe anxiety and depression, and I'm battling with my gender dysphoria. I'm really struggling with my gender dysphoria because I really wanted to have the sex reassignment surgery for male to female, but I am seeing my psychiatrist and my therapist, and due to my hospitalizations in the past 2 years, they feel that I'm mentally unstable to have such a life-altering surgery performed. I feel that I am ready to undergo the surgical procedure of sex reassignment surgery, and I've had hoped that I could have done it within this year to 2 year time frame. However, it doesn't look like that will happen, and it helps me realize that you can never achieve everything that you hope in your life, and I kind of appreciate that anything that I can accomplish is worth my effort. To be honest with you, I never thought sorry, God bless me. I never thought that I would transition. I really didn't. I thought I would have to suck it up and live the life of a male despite my unhappiness and my immense sadness. I'm not saying that being a guy was a bad thing. It wasn't. I am happy that I'm a father, and I married a beautiful woman. I have a son I adore, and I wouldn't change that for anything. In fact, I'm very proud to be a father and very honored, and I'm very happy that I witnessed my son's birth in the operating room when my wife delivered our son, and it was the most amazing moment that I can ever imagine. I don't ever have any experience that compares to that. Just seeing the baby, our baby being born, and seeing my wife and all the pain she went through was unbelievable. Though I live and am transitioning to become a woman, to be honest with you, I don't know if I could have dealt with the pregnancy myself personally and delivering the baby. Women have to be very strong, both emotionally and physically. And childbirth is extremely rough. And sadly, some women die at childbirth. I know a few personal friends, one on Facebook, whose wife sadly died while giving birth. So it isn't something to be taken lightly, and women definitely have, without a doubt, the highest tolerance for pain, and I believe women are most definitely the stronger sex. Um, I always identified as a female, and I always knew in my heart that I was supposed to live as a female, and I'm very comfortable with that. It wasn't always the case. I struggled quite a lot, and it was very hard for me, and I didn't really understand why. I tried to learn from reading books, and when I was younger we didn't have such things as computers and the internet, so I would wind up looking in the section in the library on transsexualism, and I came across several individuals that I read intently about their experiences in transitioning from male to female, and I knew when I read those stories that I was in fact a transsexual woman, but I didn't come out to anybody, and I kept it all in my heart, and I kept it locked up, and I couldn't tell even my parents and my two sisters. I just kept it to myself, basically. I didn't even have a close friend to kind of share my secret with. So I dealt with this on my own terms, and it wasn't easy. In fact, I was crying quite a lot, and I couldn't understand why would I be given a boy body with a girl mind and desiring with all my heart and soul to become a girl. It was just weird. I couldn't figure it out, and I thought that I was not normal and that I needed help, but I couldn't find help, and I was all by myself, essentially. Um, Sometimes I wonder if it would have benefited me if I told my parents, but you never know. Something as hard to grasp as your transgender struggle is sometimes better off not talked about. Oh man, I gotta start going to bed earlier. These late hours are killing me, but I still need to speak how I feel, and I knew when I was young that I was going to have a lot of emotional issues stemming from the way I felt, knowing that I felt like a girl even though I knew I was a boy, and it was quite a struggle for me, and at times I was very, very depressed, and I didn't know how to address my depression, nor did I know how to address my gender issues. so I was quite mixed up as a kid. And to add to that, I was quite shy and insecure as well. And I didn't know how to express my feelings or even open up as a person. I was very lonely. I didn't have many friends. I did perform in good standing in my schoolwork, and I also was very athletic. Sorry about that. But, you know, we don't always know what's in the cards for us. I didn't realize that my gender issues would be lifelong, my struggles. I didn't realize that I would live the life of a male for 51 years, basically, before I just couldn't do it anymore. I didn't realize my dad was going to commit suicide. I didn't realize I was going to lose my mom at the tender age of 49 through her bouts with depression. And I didn't realize that one of my best friends was going to die at the age of 40 in his sleep, leaving behind a wife and a baby girl. But the tragedies, and I didn't know that my son was going to be born with autism. So I have had experiences in my life that haven't been easy to deal with at times. Specifically the instances with regard to the deaths of my parents and my best friend, and it's hard. Life is hard. We don't always know the best options available to us, and it's really hard to gauge. I know that I was very happy in my life. I worked hard. I met a woman I married. We have a beautiful son. And everything seemed perfect, you know. We managed to save money thanks to the help of my dad and all. But it was not easy. And then we bought a house, so that added more pressure. And raising a child with special needs. So I was kind of torn in different directions. And that was when my gender dysphoria came about more so. And it was a real fight for me. But I had to do what I could. So I'm gonna end this now and do another part. But just always remember that people care and love, and you can be true to who you are. This is Emily saying bye.